Well, I'm out here at my other field, my other cornfield, I mean, so that I can get this all chopped. Now it's a smaller field, so the actual chopping shouldn't take as long, but I do have to cart it further. This is also one if I went up that side, I would have problems pulling it. So I am going to try to go around, starting here, and gonna have to go around the three sides a couple times so that I have a better, more area to turn around, or to make these turns, I mean. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna, let's set up a VCA right here. I did in the about the middle of the harvest on the other field, I changed the offset to be 3.2. Hopefully that is, I mean, it seemed to be right on that field, so I assume it'll work out all right. You can kind of tell how much smaller the field is. Going around the three sides on the other field got me to like 12,000 liters. This I'll be able to do this twice before having to cart it. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get all of this field into the same bunker, but I'm going to try to get as much of it as I can. Okay, let me detach that and then move out of the way. And then go get my New Holland. Definitely getting my exercise. Had to, normally this would be like a three-person job with, well, with the carter that would have two, so that I would be able to have two carts and keep harvesting while the carter's running one of them back, and then a compactor. But after the last couple years, I just can't afford to hire anybody to get back on my feet before I can think about that. And yeah, sometimes it's really hard to see people coming out of the tunnel there. That's why it's taken me all month to get these two fields done now. It's probably not going to be any easier for a while. I don't think I'm going to have enough grain for the cows, so I'm probably going to have to buy some mineral feed or grain grist or whatever I can find that's not too expensive. You see, I did do some leveling and compacting. Just have to try to fit the rest of it in there if I can. Want the next turn, which is easier to see if I'm in cab, because it's right here. And I'll probably go around the three sides probably another 2 times. And then I'll just go down the one side. But I will see y'all again once I'm close to done with this field. See if we can fit all this in that bunker. I prefer not to have to use both of the bunkers. That way I'll not have to move some next year to get started. Next year I'll probably have to, well, depending on how much corn I do next year. If it's about the same amount of corn, same field size of corn, then it will probably have to be in both bunkers, because I should be able to get, well, depending on the economy, I should be able to get the fields in a better state for a higher yield next year. I'm hoping so. But I'll see y'all in a bit. Well, I just have this last little bit, and then I will be done with my forage harvest for the year. There we go. So let me unhook that. I'll have to run down later to come get my fence. It needs a good wash and some fuel. But I can take the forage wagon and get my bunker all situated. I did slow down time to 1 time just so that I could do this in the light. It's a bakery over there, right in between some of my fields. There we go. And I have a lot of shaping of this to do. Okay, I'm just gonna put this over here. Worry about putting it away later. Want to get my silage all compacted and smoothed out so I can get the bunker covered. And let's turn that on. Try to get the smoothed out a bit before I try smushing it in, and then use my bucket to take off anything that's still too far up. I don't usually use the leveler to level too much. I use it to smush in from the front if I need to make more room. But you can see the total from both fields is almost 335,000 liters of chopped maize or fresh maize. I might not even need the bucket. I am going to want to smush in the front a little bit. So let's drop off the weight. The compactor is pretty heavy, so can't go too fast or my front wheels will lift off the ground. Okay, so let's get this lined up a little better. And this is where I'll need the bucket later because of the humps I'm creating, but it will make it easier to get a smooth top. I guess I didn't really need it. It's more for if I wanted to be able to fit more in, but and do this side one more time. And then switch the leveler out for the weight again. And do that again with the smoothing and compacting. Let's try to get the hump that is there a little more level so that it'll be easy to get with the bucket. Maybe go run over the thing right there, see if I can smooth that little bump. Probably have to run over it with wheels, not the compactor. Okay. Now I could put the compactor down. Could probably bring it into the barn, but I'll worry about that later. Let's put the weight down so that I can put it on my tractor that has a front loader. And go get that. So the Massey might not be the most powerful tractor, but it's the most versatile one I have. With a front loader, it can have narrow tires, it can have wheel weights. Right now, I have the one with wheel weights on because I kind of want the extra weight and the extra traction. And then I'm going to get stuck in a hump. Just trying to smooth out that one bump right there. Get a little more even at the top. Said I probably didn't need to do this. I could have left it how it was for the most part before I did the leveler. But if I was going to try to fit more in here, because you could definitely fit more. This is how you make sure that there is enough room. But it is 100% compacted and it looks pretty smooth. Maybe run over. Let's see. Let me just try to get that a little better. And then the other side just a little better. Oh, I also need a picture. And there we go. It's all nice and pretty, and it's 100% compacted. So I should be able to cover it and then get stuck because I'm on it. There we go. Fermenting maize silage. So that should be, hopefully the maize silage I have over here will be enough to, until that's all ready. If not, then I'm going to have to buy some food, but hopefully it will. But there is my forage harvest for the year done. And next month I will have my potato harvest to do. So I will see you then.